this is Max's water bottle. Now, previously, I used these 2-liter water bottles that I've made out of PVC, and I cut 10-inch PVC pipe at the bottom. Hi, Max. Hi, Mama's baby. And I said, Mama's baby, it's a boy. And anyway, I cut the 10-inch, then I add the top, and then the, you know, this little part up here that you can screw on to keep the water in. Okay, and then these are my new nozzles that I got. They're very nice and long, and then I put on the bottom underneath, let's see if you can see, that is a piece of PVC that I've cut out in a circular manner and then screwed onto the bottom. Let's see if I can tip this and you can see it better. Okay, so now that's how I've done it. But I'm the only one that can change the waters without the monkeys going, no, you're not allowed to change the waters. Only Mom can do it. Right, Mom can do everything. So now what I found out is by putting the rat wire, which, like you know, I'm doing down here. I was telling you before about I'm doing it. There's Zoe and the boys, and I'm putting the rat wire up. I'm doing that. I take this off. I can use one band now and put these on instead of using 2 bands, and they cannot touch the container, and they can't, anybody can come up and change the waters. I'll talk a little bit more down the line on that. This is the 2-liter water bottle that I use, just any kind. And that's the new nozzles that I have now. They're wonderful. No washer in them. Great. Just to show you. One of the things that I have found about the water, Zoe, is that I can do the waters, but not everybody can. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting up a wire mesh, and it's 36 inches. And so I put the nozzle at the bottom, and then they cannot, when someone comes over to fill the waters and change the water out to clean water, the monkeys cannot mess with, hi my Zoe, they can't mess with whoever's doing it. See, because I can do it, but like I'm putting this wire up right now and I can do that fine, and I'm just using hog rings, and it's rat wire, and then I'm putting it here on Zoe's, and I'm coming around here because this side is Buzz and Louie's, and to put their water bottle on here. So I just put one sheet, but I'll show you more when I'm done. This is just part of the water bottle situation. Now you cut in the rat wire, you cut a place there, you know, on either side of these two. This is 4 inches here. There's that 2x4 square, and you put your clamp, your hose clamp, and you always have to have a good helper who gets your plastic bag. I got it. Mama got it. Mama, get your bag. Mama, get your bag. Where's she going? She just got a little plastic bag. Anyway, so you put that on. Okay, now next step. Next step is you put the hole. You've cut a little square where you put the nozzle. So you put the nozzle in, and now I'm ready to tighten this so that this bottle will stay on the cage. Now once that's on there, and that is on there really strong, I mean, you're not going to move that. Now some of them I actually have to put more wire at the bottom because I have a few that are really, but Zoe's not. My Snows are not as destructive as my pigtails. So Luna is the one I have to. Well, once I put the band on, it's on there tight, and then see all the top, the rat wire goes all the way up to about there. Now that means somebody can, other than me, can come out here without being grabbed or, you know, told off. Well, they might still get told off, but they don't get. And over here is the boys' side. I'm going to put their water bottle right there and trim that up. See? So the rat wire, I have found, is the answer to all my troubles of if something ever happened and I was away and I couldn't be the one to change the waters. Anybody now could change the waters because the monkeys cannot reach out. And so that's an important part of my water bottle situation. I guess a whole watering system would be great if that was possible, but I don't have that hiccup here, and I don't foresee myself affording it anytime future. But this is a great way to do it. And actually, you wouldn't even need the lid on. At this point, we're kind of figuring out that with the rat wire, they can't get to it. So it's just basically on there with one strap, one 8-inch strap going through 2 bars, holds it perfectly firmly in place. Now we have that done. There's Zoe. The corner is done, so anybody can go over there and put the boys are a little bit taller. Put Zoe's a little bit lower. But either way. And now I'll go let the boys out. I can't do that with the boys out, but I can do it with Zoe.